Good. This is Skyrim, and we should honor the old ways. These foreigners don't even respect their own gods, much less Kyne and her sacred trials. It's an old Nord tradition, a test to prove your worth in the eyes of Kyne. Show that you're a hunter and no simple butcher. Kyne teaches us to respect the beasts and blesses the hunter who will face their champions. True Nord hunters are those who survive the trials. Do you think you're strong enough for Kyne's blessing? I would be glad to pass this tradition down. You must defeat guardian beasts blessed by Kyne. I will anoint you with the symbol of the wolf, the crab, and the Skeever. This will compel the guardian to appear when you reach his lair.
Hello everyone, the Army of Otters here, and welcome back to Unexplored Skyrim. Today we're going to be checking out Froki's shack. This is an absolutely awesome location that was recommended to me by John from the West and John McMillian. So many Johns here. My name is also John. So maybe we should rename Froki's shack to John's shack. I don't know. But anyways, let's check out this absolutely awesome location and the associated quest, Kyne's Sacred Trials. And here on the map you can see the location of Froki's shack, located southeast of Iverstead and southwest of Riften, located in the Rift. Kind of a tucked away location, hidden in the mountains of the Rift. It's kind of a hard location to reach, and there's no real indication that you should go over here. So you have to make your way up this small hill or up this mountain. There is tons of wildlife, tons of nature, just absolutely beautiful here. This shot was used in the opening of the game, and we just have a small shack. Inside, we will find Froki along with his grandson, Hamming. And they live in this shack together, despite the fact there's only one bed. And in the opening, you heard Froki's opening monologue. And basically, he's going to send you on a quest to kill some spiritual animals in honor of Kyne. So the first location we're going to visit in order to kill these spirits is northeast of Falkreth, just kind of in this open area next to a mountain, and we will find the wolf guardian spirit. Me and my horse were able to easily kill the spirit, and we can move on to the next monster. And while I kill this troll that followed me, some extra information on Kyne. She is also known as the Mother of Men, or the Mother of Nords, and she is the Nordic goddess of storm. And our next location is just southeast of Rorikstead, in this large open field, and we can find a giant mudcrab spirit, and we can also see the body of the giant mudcrab in this small pond. So I assume that the spirit is the ghost, or just the spirit of that dead giant mudcrab. Pretty easy to kill though. And our next location is just southwest of Dawnstar, and it is a spirit Skeever. Pretty freaking awesome, but Skeevers are pretty freaking easy to kill in this game. And there was another Skeever, and then we easily took out these first three enemies. On the way back, I just kind of admired the beauty at Froki's shack, and we can report to Froki of our accomplishment in killing the first three beasts, or animals, or monsters, or, whatever the hell you want to call them, and he'll give us 3 more beasts to kill. So next we have to kill a spirit bear located northwest of Falkreath, and again, this bear will be kind of easy to kill, like some of the other animals. I Fusrodad him, and he almost fell off the cliff. Unfortunately, he didn't. That would have been frickin' epic. And also worth noting is that this bear is located right next to Twilight Sepulchre, which is an absolutely beautiful place. I know it's a part of the quest, Darkness Returns, a part of the Thieves Guild quest line. However, I was just never really realized how beautiful it is, so I just kind of admired the beauty, and I've yet to complete that quest line on this save. And our next location is Loria's Farm, and it's right next to Loria's Farm to the west. And as I approached, the spirit Mammoth spawned, and I was able to kill it pretty easily. My weapons at this point in the game are pretty overpowered. And next, we want to go up towards Winterhold, just southeast of Winterhold, and northwest of Snowveil Sanctum. I actually kind of messed up here. I went to the high ground, only to find out that the spirit is below me. So I kind of had to finagle my way down this cliffside, something that I'm actually used to after playing Fallout New Vegas so much and messing around with the Colorado River. And we can find the next spirit, and I got attacked by a wolf from behind. And after killing the Sabre Cat spirit, we can return to Froki, who will give us our next objective. And the final spirit that we have to kill is a spirit troll located at Greywinter Watch, which is a cave really close to Whiterun. So I actually discovered this cave a long time ago probably, but as you can see it's directly east of Whiterun. But no worries if you've already visited the cave, it does not affect the quest at all. Everything inside of the cave will respawn after starting this quest, so we will have to fight all of the trolls inside of the cave once again, and also there will be a spirit troll this time. Here is me really just messing up, not being able to hit anything. This troll over here is taking a nap. There's another troll attacking me from behind. I one-hit him somehow, and I finally finished off the spirit troll in spectacular dramatic fashion. After that, we can return to Froki, but there is some noteworthy loot inside of this cave. First is a knapsack, which has random loot in it, which for me had a healing potion. And then there's 2 bandits, indicating this cave used to belong to bandits. On top of this barrel, we can find a copy of Vernacus and Borler, which is a skill book that will improve our archery skill, along with Froki's bow on the barrel next to that one, which is an enchanted bow which damages stamina. Now, also worth mentioning with Froki's bow, if you come to the cave before the quest, you can actually take Froki's bow, and then you can start the quest again, and you can get 2 copies of Froki's bow, because as I said earlier in the video, upon starting the quest, Kyne Sacred Trials, everything in this cave will respawn, so you can get 2 copies of Froki's bow, which is supposed to be a unique item. Just kind of a cool side note. But besides that, upon returning to Froki's shack, we can go inside, talk to Froki. We can offer to give back his bow, but he will just tell us to keep it, and then we can complete the quest. And as a reward, we will get Kyne's token for completing the quest. And I have to say, this was an absolutely awesome quest that I had no knowledge of before I started making these videos, so huge shout out to everyone who recommended this location. Now, before ending the video, I also want to check out the area around Froki's shack, because there are some interesting things and things of note. So back outside, if we go just below the shack, we can find a bird's nest, which is really not that interesting, but below the bird's nest is a ore vein, and on this ore vein we can actually find a diamond. So a pretty good find. There's also a chopping block over here where they're obviously chopping wood, where we can find a diadem, which is worth a lot of money, especially if you're a newer character. And then if we head up this hill, as John McMillian noted in his comment, we can find a Shrine of Talos. And at this shrine, there is some very interesting loot indeed. We can find only one of 3 closed Imperial helmets. This is located at this Shrine of Talos, which is pretty freaking cool. And as you just saw, there is a copy of the King, which will raise our 2-handed skill by 1. So pretty freaking cool, and then below we can see the Nordic ruins that were mentioned by John McMillian, so that might be a location for another day. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Unexplored Skyrim. I had a lot of fun checking out Froki's shack, so thank you so much for those who recommended it. It was really fun, and it's a thing I never knew about in Skyrim, so I really love this kind of stuff. If you guys have any recommendations for a future video, please post them in the comments section below. You guys are so freaking awesome for watching and supporting this channel. Just wanted to say a huge shout out and a huge thank you to everyone who watches. And as always, until next time.